Did you have a sense or a feeling, you know, looking around, seeing the way the horses were, how well they were working at home, did you have a sense that it was going to turn out to be the amazing week it was for the Willie Mullins team?
Yeah, I mean, this year, it was, you know, this is the way people often laughingly say, I wish it was today, 2 weeks beforehand, and I was just saying that to myself, I wish it was today, because everything was going right, and I wasn't saying it to the press or anything, or the media, but I was saying it to people privately, that we have never had such a preparation, that everything has just gone so good.
And to have a 1, 2, 3 in the champion hurdle, and that first day, it was just beyond belief.
Well,
really.
to kick off with a winner was just huge relief. And Duvan, I mean, I had been probably unknowns to myself, you know, everyone was sort of flabbergasted. What's he running him in that race for? Because he looks like a 3-mile horse, which he does. I mean, he's a big, gangly, immature, unfurnished type of individual. And you think, what is he even going to Cheltenham for? But every time I worked him on the gallops at home, he would do whatever we asked him to do. And then, of course, the second race was the Undersow.
Undersow in the Arkle.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't know whether he was going to fall flat on his face, but he was better than even I anticipated. Then, as you say, the 1, 2, 3 was extraordinary. And especially the winner being a point-to-pointer, which Faugheen, we're trying to find out, but no one has been able to tell me since, or can remember any other point-to-pointer ever winning a champion hurdle. That was extraordinary. Arctic Fire was second. We bought him after 1 win, I think, in France, 1 run, 1 win. So he is still improving, that fellow. And of course, Hurricane Fly ran a terrific race, probably pulled very hard during the race, but still ran a terrific race. Let's
talk about him and your plans now for Punchestown for Hurricane Fly. A change of direction slightly.
Yes, I mean, Ruby probably would have preferred to run him in the 3-mile in Cheltenham, but I felt he'd done everything right at home all year. He deserved his crack at the champion hurdle. Now, he didn't win in Punchestown last year. He didn't win the champion hurdle this year, so, you know, we know he stays. And I've been dying to give him a crack at the French champion hurdle. So we're going to have a go at the 3-mile in Punchestown, and hopefully that'll be a prep race for the French champion.
And meeting jet ski again?
Yes, I see them. They're coming back for more blood after Aintree, but that'll be good for the gate. It'll be good for the game.
Looking at Don Poley here today, he looks sensational as well, and he put up such a good performance in the RSA at Cheltenham.
He did. How much, you know, there's huge improvement in him too, because he never races until the back end of a race, which is good. But I think he's just so childlike or whatever. You know, he gets into a race and he just runs along with the other horses. He doesn't race. He's looking around him, doing nothing. The jockey gives the jockey an awful time because they think he has nothing in the tank. The minute he sees daylight, then he's gone, and he's got huge ability. Yeah.
Now, Vautour. So many differences of opinion leading up to Cheltenham, and I had this inkling. I said, no, this horse is going to win, and he's going to win well. And my God, he proved you so right.
Vautour did that in Cheltenham, but I think that's the way Ruby rode him. You know, we're fairly confident that if we need to settle him back in behind a few horses, that he'll settle and have no problem going 3 miles. Or vice versa, he has enough speed and accuracy of jumping to go back to 2 miles.
The wonderful achievement at Cheltenham this year, breaking the record, having 8 winners. No other trainer's ever done that before. Was that something you ever aspired to? I mean, how did you feel at achieving that?
You couldn't aspire to that because no one had ever got that far before. But I think the thing that we certainly never aspired to was bringing the amount of runners over. I mean, when I had my first winner in Cheltenham with Tourist Attraction, and the North Kildare Racing Club, Dave Bruton and a few more of them. You know, we thought this is great. We had a winner in Cheltenham, you know, trainer coming over from Ireland, and I thought if I never have another winner in Cheltenham, at least I've been there and done it, and I thought that was fantastic. And the following year we had another winner, I think, Florida Pearl, and I thought this was magic. A winner in Cheltenham 1 year after the other. You know, we never aspired to having. You don't, you know, if you could manage a winner every second year in Cheltenham, that'd be fantastic for any trainer. But the whole game has changed, or at least, you know, the whole thing We certainly never aspire to that sort of thing, or those figures, the amount of horse that we bring over. No trainer, I think, ever did, or, you know, I mean, they'd be very ambitious if it is. And I'm fairly ambitious, but I never thought we could do that or would have that quality of horse that could do that.